Hello, ASEDaily. It might be a little bit too windy and noisy to tell the story properly, but I was thinking about my time back when I did drum corps for the summer. It was 2017, and I was still in the Seattle area, and the story starts with this loud truck going by. God damn. Someone doesn't have a muffler. So the story starts with when I was in band, and I had just finished the season of field show, and I really liked field show. This is my sophomore year of high school, and I joined Winter Guard, but there was like no official Winter Guard team. So it was just like a couple of students and like a supervisor, and that supervisor kind of helped with this drum corps team called the Columbians in the Tri-Cities, Washington area. And I think his daughter was in it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna do that. But it took quite a lot of convincing for my mom to kind of okay on it. I mean, my dad kind of just went with whatever decision my mom went with. And then, so basically the schedule is, I started in January, but the season normally starts in November, and it's one weekend out of every month. You go, you sleep in a, for me it was like usually like a boys and girls club, but like on tour it was actual high schools. But yeah, they would basically have you learn music, do drill, and that was my first year playing baritone. Like, I had not even learned baritone until I decided I wanted to do drum corps. And I decided to do drum corps in December, so when I went over in January, I had barely knew how to play baritone, but I kind of got the fingerings down. So it was very much hard work, very new instrument. It was very intense, much more intense than field show, but I really enjoyed it. And then that same schedule happens until All Days. All Days was 18 days starting like mid-June, beginning middle June. And then it was 6 days a week, 12-hour days, 2 one-hour breaks. Started at 9 a.m., ended at 9 p.m. It was basically like that. And usually the coldest it was probably 85 degrees. Highest, it was 105. And we had to be outside all day. Well, it is getting a little bit too noisy for the story, so I'm going to continue later. But it was a tough journey. I went to Denver. Was the last stop? I got to perform in the Denver Stadium, which is really cool. The grass, super soft. It's pretty fucking great to walk on after having walked on tall grass that previous stadium in Utah or whatever. So anyway, we at Wally World. We had a futon arranged on Facebook Marketplace.
You know who I am? You know who I am? I'm wearing a $910 hoodie out here, not getting mugged and beaten up. How are you guys doing? I'm in civility. I'm here in civilized society, hanging out with my QTGF.
Well,
how are you guys?
Well, welcome to this conversation.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how
I'm here to talk to our friends, the audience.
We didn't get a futon from Facebook Marketplace, and
Oh, this is already closed.
I don't know why. I never heard the story, but now we're at Walmart, and we're going to get a futon.
We went to go get this futon, and when we got there, the lady was like, oh, do you have a car or a truck? Dave's like, rent a car. She said, I don't think it would fit. And we were like, well, let us try. And she was like, well, it only goes apart in 2 pieces. And I'm like, well, no, it's a manufactured item. So obviously it comes apart into smaller pieces. We have tools.
Oh,
I said we
man.
brought tools. We'll take it apart. She's like, well, what if you take it apart and it doesn't fit inside the car? You're just saying right here.
Yeah.
And I had said that if it doesn't fit, then we'll just put it back together. I told Dave to text that. And she's like, well, can we do it Saturday? And we had already driven 20 minutes to her meeting spot at an elementary school in a town away from here.
Oh my god.
So we're here at Walmart to buy a futon instead.
Wow, that's crazy. Crazy adventures. Alright. So instead of getting a futon,
Spent a couple $100 on an overpriced bed.
yay! That's fun. I love it. It's the twin size memory foam bed.
Well, we have a 10-year warranty. That was for $1, right? Or something. Pressure relief, green tea infused foam. Bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, yep. Bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, dance. Bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, bed in the kitchen, yep. All right, I want to lay on it first, so you take this. I don't want to break the box spring, I'm fat. This is nice.
How good is it?
Pretty nice. I have low standards. I used to sleep on a mat at the Watt. So, I've slept on some Buddhist sleeper rolls and sleeper mats. This is nice though. This kind of reminds me of like I thought based on the appearance it was gonna be like a juvie bed. Like that's what it visually reminds me of. It's like a bed from when I was in juvie. But it feels nice.
And make sure it's lined up correctly.
Why? Why? Because it changes it?
That's what I want.
That's fair. Don't fall. You're fat. Too fat for that. How's that feel though?
That's nice.
Pretty decent bed, huh?
It's a pretty decent bed. Like, it's been a while since I've had a bed like this. Probably the last time I had a bed like this was in college. And it wasn't the mattress that was great, it was the foam topper that was great. The mattress was old as shit. The only thing that made the bed sleepable was the fucking was the foam. And this is great. This is a mattress-ass thing, you know? It's pretty nice. Memory foam.
Goes great in our kitchen.